clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. For the right to take a trip to Las Vegas for a star-studded Super Bowl 58. We are underway here in the AFC Championship game. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. In motion right, that's Dell. Stroud on 3rd down now. Trying to stretch the field with Schultz. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 3rd down. And 3rd down, here's Cameron Johnston for Houston. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 43 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2 yards to go, second down. Jackson now. And this is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the tail. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 15. To throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get a
he proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage and just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Play action. Here's Stroud. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Mechie, the man in motion. Stroud out of the gun here. Caught left side by Mechie. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now an audible here into something else. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Okay, ready? From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. His throw incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. As Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Ozzie, shut up. Report.
Throwing is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Lamar changing the play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here comes 3rd down and 7. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Tucker's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Stroud sets up the play action. Right side complete to Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Texans.
Got it. Ready?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Now they'll audible to something else. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Stroud working out of the gun. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing now is Stroud. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. David Ojabo. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays in this contest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Stroud looking to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie. 45 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
Report!
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey! What is it?
Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
2nd down and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards in a new set of downs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go street.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, pass. 18, 5 in. Ready.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
Let's go now.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Drop 50, drop 50, 55 down, 55 down. Come 19, come 19.
Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Taken in at the 22. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Play action. It's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Jamie Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl. And up down the numbers. There he goes. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 34. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Right back to Dobbins on first. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Second down and 4.
Hey, report. Report. No, we changed it.
They'll go again with Dobbins. Some strong running at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jet sweep. Here's Bateman. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second and 3 from the 9. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hey, middle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Crossing the field, Becker makes the catch. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Here we go. 19 light. Mustang 19. Ready?
Pierce now up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planting him for a loss.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
70 Rangers. Go check. Check mash.
Now Stroud. He gets this one to Mechie.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Buffalo 18. 18 rebel. 18 rebel.
Stroud. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 10. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, report. Report. Oh.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Horn. Hey, report. Report.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Hey, Ozzy, check out.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
On the jump. Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Play action. Stroud now. That's complete to Hutchinson. And outbounds right around the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams. as we get set for the fourth quarter. This 2nd and 4.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he should go put this one into the harbor and live to find another down without getting wet.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Seven Tigers. 19 tight. 18 tight in. Three.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Forced out to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the fourth quarter as the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again. He's got it again. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And Palmer, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Greedy Williams on the stop.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 11 now. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now it's Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's a give to Dobbins. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 143 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better really as the night's gone on.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to things getting done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll take it into the end
zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. They will take the 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and 1. And Stroud now to throw. That is caught by Dell. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Texans.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Stroud. He's got this one to Hutchinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Back to throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Stroud. And he comes back with one complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. Here's Stroud. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. liking the look, they'll change the play. Stroud to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Stroud. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Stroud looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's 1st and goal. Stroud back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Second down, goal to go. Here's Stroud. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference.
I can't even be mad, bro. GG's, bro. I can't even be mad. A nigga tried to throw some shit in there, no cap. Can't even be mad. That shit tough. Hell y'all lost. Damn, that shit tough. Nigga defense stood tall in the red zone, man. That shit tough. Hell yeah. I was finna throw this bitch over here. I should have threw it. Oh my god. I should have threw it. I should have threw it. That's 6. That's on me. I did what I wanted. He went where I wanted. Oh, that's tough, Ty. That's tough. That's tough. That is tough. I tried to squeeze that bitch in there, though. I should have fucking let it over some to the left more. But that's crazy, though. I had it, B. I had it. I sold it. My eyes wasn't open. That's all I care about. That's the only play I care about. That nigga said, GG, bro. That was so hard to control players. Anyway, you way ahead of schedule, whatever, nigga.